Thank you, sir. Cindy, are you ready? It's 6 o'clock. At this time, I will call the council meeting for the city of Perry, January 17, 2017 to order, please. We have a quorum. Item 3 is the invocation and the pledge of allegiance to the flag. If you would, please rise. At this time, I'd like to call on Reverend Willie King Sr., pastor of Faith Bible Fellowship, for our invocation and counsel. Thank you.
Let us pray. Father God, we thank you so much for the city that we live in, that we have peace. I want to thank you for our city officers and everyone working for the city. I pray now, Father, you give us wisdom that we take that advantage of the city. We give you praise and glory. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. I'd like to call on Councilman Riley Hunt to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, gentlemen. Item 4 are citizens with input. Is there anyone present who wishes to address council at this time? Thank you. It's the process. Item 5 is a review of minutes. Item 5A, council, you have been provided the minutes of the January 3rd, 2017 pre-council meeting and the January 3rd, 2017 council meeting. At this time, I will entertain a motion that we approve these minutes as presented.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Is there any additions, changes, deletions, discussion concerning these minutes at this time? Hearing none, all those in favor raise your hand. Motion carries unanimously. Thank you. Item 6 is old business. Item 6A are ordinances for the second reading and adoption. Item 6A1, this is the second reading of an ordinance to amend the accommodation excise tax portion of the Perry Code. Ms. King.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you, Mayor. The ordinance that you all have before you is an ordinance that was prepared by the city attorney, the city attorney's office, based on the recommendations submitted by the Department of Community Affairs for us to be more direct into the category and code section of the official code of Georgia for where we collect the hotel motel tax. And it's referencing Article 411351B, I believe.
Very good memory. That it?
Yes.
Thank you, Ms. King. Is there any member of council have any questions of Ms. King concerning this ordinance? Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Council, this is the second reading and it is time for action and adoption. Council, at this time I will entertain a motion that we adopt the ordinance that will amend the accommodation excise tax portion of the Perry Code as described.
So moved.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor raise your hand. Motion carries unanimously. Thank you. Item 6A2, Council, this is the second reading of an ordinance that will amend the fiscal year 2017 operating budget. Mr. Gilmore.
Thank you, Mayor. Mayor and Council, we provided to you recommendations to adjust the operating budget at the mid-fiscal year, which is our standard practice. All the funds are in a good position, and we recommend to you to adopt.
Thank you, Mr. Gilmore. Council, do you have any questions of Mr. Gilmore concerning this particular item at this time? Hearing none, this is the second reading of an ordinance. It is time for action and adoption. Council, at this time I will entertain a motion that we adopt the ordinance amending the fiscal year 2017 operating budget as described.
So moved.
There's a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor raise your hand. Motion carries unanimously. Thank you, Mr. Gilmore. Is there any further old business to come before us?
No, sir.
Thank you. Item 7 is any other old business. Besides that, item 7A is any other old business from the mayor. I have none. Item 7B is any other old business from council members. Ms. Bynum Grace?
I have none.
Mr. Jones?
No.
Mr. Walker?
No, sir.
Mr. Hunt?
No.
Mr. Jackson?
No, sir.
Mr. King?
No, sir.
Thank you. Item 7C is any other old business from the city manager. Mr. Gilmore?
I have none.
Thank you. Item 7D is any other old business from the city attorney. Mr. Holder?
No, sir.
Thank you. Item 8 is new business. Item 8A are matters that have been referred from the January 17, 2017 pre-council meeting. To my recollection, Mr. Gilmore, there is nothing to come before us at that time. Is that correct?
You are correct, Mayor.
Thank you. Item 8B are resolutions for consideration and adoption. Item 8B1 is a resolution that authorizes the renewal of the loan with CB&T Bank for Kumo Tire regarding jointly owned natural gas. Mr. Gilmore.
Thank you, Mayor. Mayor and council, you have been provided a copy of a resolution which renews the loan. This resolution is asking for the city's portion to concur. The loan actually is with jointly owned natural gas, and we recommend to you to adopt.
Thank you, Mr. Gilmore. Does any member of council have any questions concerning this renewal? You may remember this is a renewal for the second year of a multi-year loan document. We had passed this last year. The loan balance is being paid as promised, and the balance is significantly less than what it was a year ago. Hearing no questions, at this time, council, I'll entertain a motion that we authorize renewing the loan with CB&T Bank for Kumo Tire as described.
So moved. Second.
There's a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, raise your hand. Motion carries unanimously. Thank you. Item 8B2 is a resolution approving the updated 2017 service delivery strategy. Mr. Gilmore.
Thank you, Mayor. Mayor and council, we provided to you the proposed update for the 2017 service delivery strategy. This is a document that's required by the state and involves the county and all the municipalities. There are no problems. It's a renewal of what we have existing. We recommend to you to adopt.
Thank you, Mr. Gilmore. Does any member of council have any questions regarding the updated 2017 service delivery strategy at this time? Hearing none. At this time, I'll entertain a motion that we approve this resolution that will update the 2017 service delivery strategy as described. There's a motion. Is there a second? Motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, raise your hand. Motion carries unanimously. Thank you. Item 8C is a special event application. Item 8C1. We have a special event application from the Perry Area Convention and Visitors Bureau in partnership with the Golden Isles Parkway Association, hosting their annual Peaches to Beaches yard sale that will occur on Friday and Saturday, March 10 and 11, 2017. Ms. Warren and Major Phelps.
Honorable Mayor and Council, this is a request from the Perry City Theater. It's an annual request for the Peaches to Beaches yard sale, which is an annual event that promotes the travel and economic growth along the 200 miles of Highway 341 from Barnesville to Jessup. This is an annual event. I have reviewed the application. Everything is standard. There's nothing new that they added this year. This remains the same from prior years.
Thank you, Ms. Warren. Major Phelps.
Mayor, council, they have asked that the road be closed, Jernigan Street and Main Street at 2 o'clock on Thursday, March the 9th. And I have coordinated with Ms. Naples, the Board of Election chairperson, and also the Ms. Hensley, the coordinator of this event. And we both agreed to change the timing of the road closure from 2 until 5 p.m. We had to do this because of the election that's going to be taking place, early voting that will be taking place starting February 27th through March the 17th, I think it is. So with that, we will have an officer at the courthouse to assist with parking, making sure that
people will be able to get to the old courthouse to vote, and also that handicapped person will be able to get vote in the building to vote.
Very good. And that's for all of the days, that's for Thursday and Friday, is that
That
correct?
would be for mainly for Friday. Thursday, we're not gonna drop off to,
Until 5,
to
okay.
5, so, voting will be over at that time.
Very good. Council, do y'all have any questions of either Ms. Warren or Major Phelps concerning this particular special event application? Thank y'all. Council, you have heard the request and the explanation by city staff. At this time, I will entertain a motion that we approve the special events application from the Perrier Convention Business Bureau in partnership with the Golden Isles Parkway Association as adjusted.
So,
There's a motion, is there a second? Second. Thank you. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, raise your hand. Motion carries unanimously. Thank y'all very much. Looking forward to it. That's a big event. Item 8D, council would be asked to designate the former J.C.'s building as the police service building. Mr. Gilmore.
Thank you, Mayor. Mayor and council, following up on our discussion at pre-council and documentation I provided to you, would recommend that you designate the former J.C.'s building as a public service building, which will be managed by the Perry Police Department for its own particular uses. This would be subject to that if there is any type of major issue or problem with the building, that you are notified immediately and you can come back and take whatever action is necessary.
Thank you, Mr. Gilmore. Is there any question of council with Mr. Gilmore or any other member of staff concerning this particular item? Hearing none. Council, at this time, I'll entertain a motion that we designate the former J.C.'s building as the police service building.
So moved.
There's a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, raise your hand. Motion carries unanimously. Thank you. Mr. Gilmore, is there any other new business that needs to come before us at this time?
No, sir.
Thank you. Item 9 is other business and a supplemental agenda. Item 9A is the award of a bid. Item 9A1 is bid number 2017-06 for Main Street lighting improvements. Mr. McMurray.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Council.
Good afternoon.
As you're aware, Main Street lighting improvements bid, we have a low bid of Star Electric. The base bid was $114,500. After review, we did have an option to order spare parts. After review, the city recommends going with the base bid of Star Electric.
Thank you, Mr. McMurray. Does any member of council have any questions of Mr. McMurray concerning this particular bid at this time? Thank you, sir. Council, you've heard the recommendation from staff and the department's recommendation. At this time, I will entertain a motion that we award the bid in the amount of $114,500 to Star Electric Company Incorporated from Macon, Georgia, as described.
so moved. Second.
There's a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, raise your hand. Motion carries unanimously. Thank you. Mr. Gilmore, is there any other old business that needs to come before us under the supplemental agenda?
No, sir.
Thank you. Item 10 is department head items. We'll start with the Department of Economic Development. Mr. Smith?
Nothing tonight, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. From the Department of Community Development, Mr. Wood?
Nothing tonight, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. From the Department of Finance and Administration, Ms. King?
Nothing tonight, sir.
Thank you. From the Fire Department and Emergency Services, Chief Parker?
Nothing tonight, sir.
Thank you. From the Police Department, Major Phelps?
Yes, sir. Mayor and council, we received information this afternoon. I received information this afternoon that the city of Perry has been nominated as the 6th safest city in the state of Georgia out of the 50 cities. But we are number 6 out of the state of Georgia, being the safest city in the state. So that's a major accomplishment, and we're very proud of that.
Thank you, Major. Please pass on our congratulations not only to you and the men and women that work for you, but to everybody in the city. That's a collective effort, and it shows how detailed that we are and how tough on crime that we continue to be. And I think it's a fantastic accomplishment, and we look forward to living in the sixth safest city in the state. As far as I'm concerned, it's the safest, because I'm not moving to the other 5.
Yeah, we're gonna put this on Facebook and other places so we can get the word out.
Thank you very much. Very good report. Thank you, Major. From the Department of Leisure Services, Mr. Dye.
Yes, thank you, Mayor and Council. Just one date reminder for our February 10th movie downtown, The Quiet Man.
That's the 10th,
On the
February 10th?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Looking forward to it.
Thank you, we are too.
Thank you. And Ms. Palmer, do you have anything for us from the media side?
Nothing tonight, sir.
Fantastic. Thank you. Item 11 are council member items. Start with Ms. Bynum Grace. Thank you. Mr. Jones?
No, sir.
Mr. Walker?
No, sir.
Mr. Hunt?
No, sir.
Mr. Jackson?
No, sir.
Mr. King?
No, sir.
Thank you. Mr. Gilmore, do you have anything for us?
No, sir.
Thank you. And Mr. Holder?
No, sir.
Thank you. Item 12 are general public items. Is there any member of the general public who wishes to address council on any item at this time? Thank you. Item 13 are mayor items. Council, I will remind everyone that we have the Georgia Municipal Association's one of 2 events that we have an opportunity to receive continuing education credit. It will be this Friday through Monday, the 20th through the 23rd in Atlanta, called the Mayor's Day event. Looking forward to not only the networking that we have an opportunity to do, but also the classes in which we will become educated. Our next regular scheduled meeting will be in February the 6th, our work session, and the 7th will be pre-council and council. Please remember that the Walk with Mayor and Council this month has been canceled due to the Mayor's Day event. We will pick that back up at a later date. It's a great event. We haven't given up on it. And if there's nothing else to come before us, thank you for your interest and participation. We stand adjourned.